Hey, and welcome to your booty band HIIT workout. So today you are going to need a band, okay? You might have your own one at home. You might already have some of mine. If you don't, know that you can go to the members area page, scroll down to the bottom, and it says purchase booty bands. You get all three of these, okay? Easy, medium, and hard. They've got my name on it, little logo, and they come in this little goodie bag. All of this is £4. That's it. Just you've got to choose whether you want delivery or whether you can collect. Okay, so make sure you've got a set of bands for this one. I'm going to use a medium band so that you can see my legs moving. If I use a black, you might not be able to catch that on camera. But please know, if you've done the booty bands before, try a black one. See how you get on, okay? Different style to what we usually do. We're going to do a HIIT workout today. So once we've done a quick warm-up, we're going to do 5 exercises, 45 seconds each time. We're going to repeat those 5 exercises for 3 rounds, but each round, I change them slightly. They're going to get harder. So the first round is going to be easier. We use the same exercises, but we tweak them to make it harder each time, okay? So I'm going to put my band down for now. We don't need that just yet. We're going to start with our feet hip distance apart. Take a big breath in, reach the arms all the way up, and exhale as you bring the arms down. Let's get moving. Inhale, reaching up, lengthen the spine. Exhale as you bring the arms down. One more time. Inhale, lift. And exhale as you lower. This time, take a deep breath in, reach the arms all the way up. Bring the fingertips together, drop the hands in front of the chest, shoulders drop away from the ears. You round the upper back, curve the spine. Now open the arms, take them behind you, interlace the hands together, straighten the arms, lift the chest, drop the shoulders away from the ears, getting some gorgeous opening, some mobility through the front body. Easing off there, start to sway side to side. Now I'm releasing one heel every time. Don't place it, simply let the body float side to side. A little bit of movement, starting to gradually warm up that lower back. Really important we get warm before we throw ourselves into this cardio HIIT style class today. Let's pause as we come back to center. Let the arms relax. Feet are hip distance. We come into a rise, lifting both heels and then lowering the heels down. So we're warming up into the calves now. This session today is quite lower body focused, okay? So we need to get the legs warm. Also testing our balance. There will be a little bit of balance in there as we move through this band HIIT today too. One more rise here, last rise. Let's come into a standard squat. Drop the hips back, arms in line with ears. Open out through the chest as you stand. Make sure in a squat your bottom goes back. The weight is in the heels, not the toes. Try not to collapse the upper body too far forwards. Reaching those arms in line with the ears. One more time. And then we're going to come all the way up to standing. Take a breath in, reach the arms up. Dive forwards, chin to chest. Roll the body down. Coming into a standing forward fold. Let the body dangle here. Knees are slightly bent. Hips are lifting high. Take a gentle sway through the upper body. Making sure the back feels good, it feels mobile, it feels supple. Now, whilst you're down here, if you can reach your band, step your feet into your band. So both feet are going in while I'm down here. We pull the band up so the band comes over the thighs, just above the knees. And then keep the chin on the chest as you roll yourself up to standing. Interlace those hands in front of the chest. We're going straight in for our first round. Your first exercise is a standard squat. Drop the hips back and then open the arms as you lift through the thighs. Now remember, when you're using a band, always keep pressing onto the outside. Don't drop the legs in. You want to have tension on the band the whole time, okay? So I'm going to press the timer. That's your first exercise. We've got 45 seconds. Let's go. So we're in round 1. Press the hips back. Remember, when it's a timed class, you do as many exercises as you can in that short period of time. It doesn't matter if you move at my speed or if you're doing it with somebody else. It doesn't matter if you're working out at separate speeds, okay? We keep pressing out onto the band so the resistance is there. We keep the chest lifted. And we're squeezing the glutes every time we press the hips forwards, okay? We've got 10 seconds to go. Keep squeezing, loading those legs. Gonna get a bit warm today. We've got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Your next exercise, you're gonna squat down, but then you're gonna lift one leg straight, squat down, lift the other leg straight. Hands are gonna stay here, chest lifted. Let's go. Squat down, lift. Squat down, we alternate the lifts. So make sure you're lifting left leg, then right leg, or vice versa, but you are taking it in turns. Every time you come through that squat, make sure the weight is going back, yeah? Knees stay parallel. Really important when you're using the bands to not knock the knees in towards one another. Pressing the hips back, the weight is in the heels. And keeping the hips closed. So when you lift that leg, the knee stays facing forwards. You don't rotate the hip to the sides. Keep pressing, keep lifting. We've got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great. Move number 3. We're coming down onto our knees now. So coming down onto all fours. Hands underneath shoulders. Toes tucked under. We lift to a hover and then lower down. That's it. We're going to go up and down. Let's go. Knees lift. Knees lower. Knees lift. Knees lower. Now keep going while I talk you through this, okay? Hands directly under the shoulders. The back stays straight. Don't curve the spine as you lift the knees off the floor. The knees should only come a couple of centimeters off the ground. They don't come too high. The lower they are, the more you're loading into those legs. Draw the belly button to the spine, looking after that lower back. Keep pressing onto the bands, pushing outwards slightly to activate through the outer thighs into the quads. We've got 3, 2, and 1. Great work. Come over onto your bottoms. Move number 4. Feet are flat, hands behind you, fingertips facing forwards. We're going to press up into a reverse bridge now, and then control. Don't touch the floor. Simply hover your bum off the ground. Let's go. So we press and hover. Press and hover. So make sure if you're feeling it in your knees, I would adjust and take your feet a bit further away from your bottom. Keep pressing onto the band so you're active. Don't let those knees come towards one another. Don't roll onto the outside edges of the feet. All 10 toes stay on the floor. Press away from the hands as you lift the hips as high as possible. Squeezing the shoulder blades together. We don't touch the floor on this one. We're keeping the bottom lifted. 10 seconds to go. Just means you stay loaded, stay active through the bottom the whole time. We've got 3. We've got 2. Come down on 1. Last exercise, a first round. Okay, doing great. Forearms on top of one another. Lean back onto the V-sit part of your bum. And you're going to lift both legs. Open them a little bit wider so there's tension on the band. Scoop and hollow the belly. And stay here. And that's it. We just sit here for 45 seconds. But what I want you to think about, guys, is drop the shoulders away from the ears. Draw the belly towards the spine. Keep pressing open onto that band. Keep the heels away from the bum. Don't let the heels drop too low. Now, if you're pressing onto that band enough, you should feel it through your thighs. You should feel the tops of the thighs, the outer thigh, and the bottom kicking in here. So really active through the tummy. Remember, if you're enjoying the band style workout, look out for next month's plan, the August Summer Sculpt plan. There are 4 band workouts in that plan, so give it a go. We've got 3, 2, 1. Come on up. Perfect. First round done. We do it all over again. Remember what I said. There's a few sneaky changes. Your standing squat. You drop back. As you come up, lift the heels. Find a rise this time. So it's a squat into a rise. Let's go. So we're on round 2 already. Flying through. Same technique applies, yeah? Keep the chest lifted. Push the hips back. We are simply adding a rise. So as we stand up, the heels come off the floor. You have to pull up through the thighs, squeeze the bottom, and find your balance as well. You're probably going to wobble on 1 or 2. We all are, okay? It's not the end of the world. Dust yourself off, get back up again. You'll be fine. So loading into those legs. Can you push your bum back any further? Will your bum go back? We've got 5 seconds. 4, 3, get one more in. 2, and 1. Our next move, instead of hands in front, we're going to reach the arms up. We're going to squat down. As you lift the leg, pull the elbows towards the rib cage. You drop down as you lift the leg the other side. You pull the elbows in. Remember it? So we're adding the arms. Let's go. Squat, pull. Squat, pull. So we're adding a row. You squeeze your elbows back. They touch the rib cage as they come past the body. When you reach forwards, the arms go in line with the ears. Straight spine. Don't lose your technique with the lower body. The hip is closed. Knee is facing forwards. You're pressing the hips back. Loading into those legs. Yes? 10 seconds. Come on, heavy legs. Stay with me. We've got 5, 4, 3, keep coming. 2, one more squat. 1, yes, coming down into our hover. Let's go. So we're on the ground. This time there's no up and down. Hover and hold. 45 seconds. Hands under shoulders. Toes tucked under. Don't lift too high. Let's go. We stay there. Right. We're going to need some determination on this one. So let's think about it. Head in front of the hands. Hands directly underneath shoulders. Spread your fingertips wide. Knees are hovering a couple of centimeters off the ground. Pressing into the outside of the band. Don't let the knees knock together. Drawing the belly towards the spine. Trying not to curve the back. Remembering to breathe. 15 seconds to go. In through the nose. Out through the mouth. We stay here, guys, for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come down. Yes, good. Over onto your bum. You remember that reverse bridge? We're going to up and clam. You're going to lift your hips up. We're going to stay lifted. Not too high. I've not lifted my bum to hip height. I'm going to stay quite low. I'm going to open, close. Ready? Let's go. Open, close. Open, close. That's all we're going to do. So the bum's not lifted too high, okay? I mean, it is quite high, but it's not in line with the hips. If you're feeling it in your knees, take your feet further away. Press away from those hands. Have the strength through the shoulders. Squeeze in the knees as wide as you can, but all 10 toes stay down. That's really important. You're not collapsing into the legs. You are pressing, working the outer thigh. Squeezing the bottom. Getting warm, maybe sparkling, a little tiny bit here. So we're going to keep clamming for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Down you come. Our last exercise of this round, forearms together. Remember we found that V-sit before. Legs are wide. You're going to bring the toes together in your V-sit, shoulders back, and we're going to pulse the legs, kind of like a clam. You go in, out, in, out, in, out, just like that. So it's like a little butterfly pulse. Are you there? Yeah, you're going in, out, in, out. The toes are staying together. The knees never come completely together. They're kind of coming closer and then further apart. Drop the shoulders away from the ears. Draw the belly tight. A little pump. We're going in, out, out. 15 seconds to go. And then, guys, we've only got 1 round left. Should start to feel some heat around the bottom, the thighs, into the hips now. Yes, we've got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come all the way up. Last round. Are you ready? I'm going to add in a jump. You're going to squat back. As you come up, you take a jump. Okay? You don't have to. You can stay with the rise, but try. It's only 45 seconds. It's the only jump. Let's go. I'm going to drop down and jump. Make sure when you land, you bend your knees. Squeeze the arms back as you press up. So you're pressing away like I'm pushing through the balls of the feet. Bending the knees as I land, making sure my hips go backwards. It looks after the knees. Using the arms as a little bit of leverage. Swing it back as you open the chest, but don't collapse the chest as you come forwards. Keep coming. We've got 10 seconds. So pressing off, pushing through. Keep smiling, keep smiling. We've got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Right, this time, the squat, 3 pulses. You go 3, 2, 1. Drop other side. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Drop. 3, 2, 1. Squat. 3, 2, 1. Now, can you see? Don't let that leg touch the floor. Keep it up. Squeezing the elbows back as well. Little pump, pump, and pump. Knees are parallel. Still get that low squat. Is your squat low enough? Are you starting to tease me? Is your bum down in line with your knees? Of course it is. Of course it is. Squeeze, squeeze. Finding the balance. Get one more in. Finish this one. 3, 2, 1. Good. Into our hover. Down you come. Your favorite word? That clam. Oh no. So in our hover, knees off the floor, stay low. We go open, close, open, close. But the knees don't touch. Ever. Ready? Let's go. So we go open, close, open, close. So the knees are staying in a hover. Toes are tucked under. Spine is long. Drawing that belly in. Thighs are on fire. Press away from the hands. And the knees are simply going out, in, out, in. 15 seconds to go. This is your last round. And there's only 2 exercises left, okay? So hold on. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come onto your bottoms. Yes, we're doing it. We're doing it. Into that reverse bridge. You're going to lift up, single leg pull and alternate. Have a look. My bum comes up. As I pull the knee in, I come down to hover and then pull the other knee in. Only hover. Let's go. Knee pull, hover. Knee pull, hover. So the bum just touches the ground and then you come straight back up. You're not only pushing your hips up, but you're pulling one knee towards the chest, pressing your hands away from you. So you're using all of that strength in the chest, the shoulders, the backs of the legs, and the core. Using the breath out every time you push and push. And think strong. Think powerful. Yeah, you've got this. Let's stick together for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Last exercise. That V-sit. I'm going to turn it into a V-sit cross crawl. Hands behind the head. Finding your balance. One knee to elbow. Lengthen the other leg. And switch. In a V-sit. Last 45 seconds. Let's go. Cross, crawl. Cross, crawl. So you have to find your balance. Lengthen the underneath leg away to a hover. Pull the top leg in towards your chest as you twist your elbow across to meet the outside of that leg. So not only are your thighs burning by now, we're working your balance and your core control. 10 seconds. Stay with me, team. We're so close now. No point in giving up. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Take that band off. Awesome, awesome, awesome work. Straighten those legs. Have a little shimmy through the bum. And then hinge from the hips, bringing your ribs towards your thighs, folding the body over, flexing your feet. Take a few gorgeous breaths here. Breathe in through the nose. Breathe out through the mouth. Let the body melt over. Be aware of your heart rate. Has it lifted? Has your breath got a little bit deeper? Are you feeling a bit rosy-cheeked? So just a short 15-minute workout. These are great to just pop into your week. So maybe if you're having a bit of a day where you can't really fit in a big workout, these are great to sneak in. Or maybe if you've already done another style of workout and you just want to add a little bit of an extra strength session on the end. If you've got time though, I would advise at least once a week trying to do one of the recorded live classes. So they are 45 minutes in length, so a little bit longer, but it is quite good once a week just to try and squeeze in one full class if you can. And then I would call these little 15 minutes bonus classes, okay? So great to do these classes, but quite important to try and squeeze in one full 45-minute live or saved if you can, to really notice a difference, okay? Peel yourself up. Let's pick up the right leg, pop the right foot on top of the left thigh, and just take a moment pushing that right leg down towards the ground. Okay, a great way to open out through the hip. We've done quite a lot of legs in this session today, so it's really important to take time to stretch out. You see I've got shoulder sweat going on here. I'm glistening. I'll blame it on the heat outside. Let's step that right foot over the left. Take a bit of a twist here. So right hand behind you. Use that left arm to pull that right leg around. Lengthen up and out at the hips. Dropping the shoulders down, stretching out through the glute on the right hand side. You'll have to let me know how you found that style of band workout today. If you're used to doing the cardio hits, that is what that style is. I've just thrown the band into the mix, okay? So let me know how you found it. Let's bend the left leg quickly. Press that knee down towards the ground, opening out through the hip here. Hopefully your heart rate's come down again now. We're feeling a little bit more alive. Those jump squats weren't very fun, were they? Who put those in there? Step that left leg across and take the left hand behind you, using the right arm to ease that leg round. Lift nice and tall, up and out of those hips. So a great little pocket session there, just to boost that heart rate and give you a really good strength for the lower body as well. Beautiful work. Let's come back through center, guys, onto your hands and your knees. Take a little wriggle through those hips, having a moment here, and then tuck in the toes under. Lift the knees off the floor. Press the hips up high towards the ceiling, easing those heels down. Take as many steps as you require. Walk the feet in towards your hands. Arrive in a standing forward fold. Bending those knees, keep the chin on your chest, and roll yourself all the way up to standing. You did it. Awesome work. Let me know how you found it, and stay in touch. Hopefully, I'll see you on the mat again really soon.